Right then. Oh, and a cute yawn from Case. Yay.
As always.
Right then. Ah. By the way, you guys still think Lipso's dead, so...
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
dead
know
to
him.
me.
I don't know him anyway. Ezreal, he looks at this. He's gonna go up to the egg and to look down at the spear.
Hang on. Hang on. Back. She hadn't
back.
let me do anything
Dude,
yet.
don't touch
Oh, I
random
thought you
magical
were-
items. Never.
Right. I'll do
And
it.
right, Kuha is also going to mention, he's going to go, I will stay here and guard the entrance, just in case any of all these things decide to follow you.
I'm gonna
So
walk
no-
up to. I'm gonna walk up to Lipso's ashes. What the fuck happened here? I'm gonna check if they're natural. Did he really burn? Because none of the enemies used fire magic, so or any type of fire. Azrael.
What? I moved.
I think
all.
that's knowledge arcana, by the way. You should have it.
Yeah, you may
have
do Medicaid, healing, or, healing or Arcana.
I don't have Archon, so I'm gonna do heal. I think my heal is like a +8. Or is it a +6? Let me check. It's a +8.
That's pretty good. Are you gonna use it for torture?
No. Torture doesn't yield good results. What's the DC on this? I don't know.
You don't
not
know
telling
that. It's definitely not that.
Yeah. For what you can tell, these are ashes. Though if they're from a living being or not, you don't know.
Right, give me a sec. I'll just take a 10 on the check. So that's 27.
You could have done that. I'm not telling you
You
guys
could've.
if you can take a 10 or not.
Oh,
But
I-
yeah, if you
wait,
take a
you didn't
10,
tell
I
me. Could I
already
have
know.
taken 10?
Yes.
Yeah, I would tell you. You already know about that
Calm
system.
down.
You can take a 10.
But you have to... Then I take 10.
It's too late now.
I'll
man.
take a 10, that's a 27. Just tell
Say
me about
something.
these ashes.
Yeah. Say something with 8 charisma scores.
You gotta attempt to tell me this would be routine for me. For instance, for Will, for instance, you want to know if there's any organic matter in the thing.
Exactly.
That's easy for anybody studying thing. Is there any bones or anything?
Yeah.
No.
Just
It looks
that will be enough to
strange,
see if
just
it's
ash.
natural.
Like a piece of wood was burnt and crumbled up.
Don't worry, these are not Lipsus remains. He's fine. He's just wandered off somewhere probably. Don't worry about him.
How do you
Oh,
deal
good.
with that? How do you deal with that idiot?
I just ignore him. You should try it.
The same as I did with Will.
And where's this spirit going?
Spirit?
Spirit. Oh no, that's the elf you saw, remember? The woman?
No!
She's going up
The
to the spirit.
spirit.
She's actually picking it
The
up.
giant
Me.
sludge?
No,
Oh,
fuck you.
you,
I was
sorry.
there first.
Oh,
I
you
was
mean the
confused.
guy that thinks he's a god? Okay.
I am a god.
Sure you are, friend.
Right.
Sure
Sure
you
you
are.
are,
She actually went over there and picked up the spear. As I said, you had to wait before I moved everything.
Fuck
So yeah,
this
she's
bitch.
actually picking up the spear and she's smiling away. She goes, marvelous.
Ezreal walks up. Who are you?
Me? I thought I already explained this. Oh no. But either way, I am just a simple researcher. But this spear is a part of my research now. If you would excuse me.
No. Ezreal says, no, it's not. That thing is it. It's a dangerous... Hang on. It's a dangerous artifact coming from something we do not know.
Azrael,
Plus,
heal
it
20.
is- Huh?
Heal 20.
Oh, okay. Then I'm all the way back.
Yeah, keep going. Sorry to interrupt you, I just wanted to heal you.
So
That's-
wait, Will, do you just go up to him? Is it that touch spell, or do you just start patching him up while he's
No, I
out?
just give him 2 cure light wounds to patch him up. It's my job, so...
So are you pouring them on him?
no,
oil.
I have like small injections on the tip of my fingers that I have the liquid running through them. So I just inject him in the neck while he's talking to her.
Can you even reach that
Are you gonna
height?
climb? Are you gonna climb up Asriel?
No,
Dude,
he
I don't know.
can- he can
Doesn't your
reach
armor have some kind of places where I can poke
Yeah.
you? I just poke you
Look,
there.
you're not that tall. He can still reach up and stab your neck.
On tippy toes.
Don't worry about it.
You
Just
said this
isn't-
keep
you said
keep
this
being
isn't elf, right?
intimidating or something. I don't
Yes,
know.
that's
Don't worry
enough.
about it.
Okay, yeah, but I was
Sure.
done.
You,
Okay, whatever.
elf. You.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
I wasn't even done.
What are you doing so far from the great tree?
By the way, Azrael, finish what you were going to say first. I
Exactly.
respond to you, then tell him.
Also,
That's-
don't forget to heal up, yo. You're still wounded.
Give me a second, Will. And yes, I'll do it. Ezra's like, that's just an unknown artifact coming from something we do not know. Plus, this is on my land. As such, it is property of me. It's my property. You will drop it now.
Strange.
So we
I've
can-
heard
I
of
do not
someone
remember.
owning a mountain.
She was about to say, she's like, that's strange. I do not remember anybody owning this mountain.
You
Lipso's
just bought
here,
it for
by the way.
yourself.
Hooray for Lipso. He's just not in the call yet. Oh no, wait,
No.
he is in the call.
Lipso's not here. You all saw him die.
We already
No,
checked
they
and
made
find
a
out
check.
that. Yeah.
Guys, let me explain. They basically checked the ashes, and they made a check to be able to see it.
We still don't know
Yeah,
where you
since
are, though.
we took a step back. This is just after you defeated the golem, so they realistically went to check on you, since we're not in a rush anymore. But yeah, they're talking with the elf currently, and she's holding the spear, and she's like, "Strange, I do not see you owning the mountain. I do not remember anybody saying I need permission to even be here, especially the dwarves."
Wilfred goes to take a pee.
What are you doing so far from the great tree, elf?
Oh,
No, what's Quendi?
really? What?
Oh, what?
Quendi, the elf word for elf.
It's
Lipso,
just-
stop
elf.
playing hide and seek. Come out.
Why would I come
But
out?
yeah,
You said
she
when to go
goes-
pee.
Yeah, he's peeing while saying that.
I can do both.
Anyway,
But yeah, she actually says, well, not all elves are restricted to the Great Tree. There's some in Far Reach Bridge, as you may have noticed if you've ever been there.
I have. But they're all there for a reason. What's your reason for being on this mountain?
I did mention I am a researcher, simply here to
A
study
researcher
primal
of
magic.
what?
Primal magic. This is the very thing you're stepping through right now. Without any protection, I may add.
So you knew about the golem and the creatures we fought?
How? Are you really asking me this, or were you blind that you did not see them when you came in here?
Hey guys, by the way,
I'm just wondering if you had any control over them. If you did,
I'm sure she would tell us.
Well, if I did, then I would have at least stopped halfway through you beating them to death.
what is your point?
And
What are
of
your
course,
plans for the
Lipso
spear then?
comes in a burst of flame.
Lipso, I
Well-
drew a picture of you over there if you wanna check it.
Ew.
She goes,
Poof!
Poof.
what do you mean? The spear?
You said you research
Well-
primal magic. We've all just seen what can happen, what type of power that is. And that spear. What was in the egg?
You assume it's an egg, I see.
Well, it looks like an egg. A big one.
I suppose that is true.
So we saw that spirit thing go inside it. What the fuck is that?
Can I make a check and take 10?
No, it's you've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, okay, whatever.
In fact, none of you have. And she actually goes, oh, it's a simple... The thing inside of that, well, as you put it, egg, was feeding off of its power. This spear mainly conducted that power.
How long has it been conducting power for?
Ever since I attempted to stab it through the egg.
So basically you've been feeding whatever inside that thing so you can make it activate or something?
Something like that.
What is inside there anyway? I assume you know?
Oh, of course I do. It's actually
it have
the
something-
fault of all this primal magic.
Does it have something to do with the dragon that resides in the mountain?
Oh, clever. Though I do not think the spirit who owns this mountain even knows what happened here. So, if you would
don't
like, I
think
could
it was much of
explain.
anything, really.
This was in here when I left.
The dragon got busy.
Within that shell, that prison, is another
Prison?
dragon.
A dragon's inside there?
Whoa.
Yes, it seems like Yorman did not like this dragon interfering with him. And as you can see, the primal magic unleashed by the two of these beings has had some quite adverse effects.
You saying a dragon came to this mountain? Another one, and your one imprisoned. This one. He points at the egg with his hammer.
Well, it is not exactly the same kind of dragon that you're used to in legend. I guess you would call it a drake or a worm.
So why
Oh,
are you
dragon,
trying to
nevertheless.
wake it up?
I didn't. I attempted to kill it.
By feeding it?
Put
No,
down the
That's
spear,
its own.
Quendi.
Exactly my sentiments.
Why would I put down the spear? It is mine.
No.
You
It is
say
not.
you say it has been feeding off the power of a dragon, and you're saying that this egg is its prison. Whatever power you're dealing with is beyond your control.
You are also tampering with the prison. You could have released it.
Hey, let me take a
would
look at
be-
that spear. Wilfred extends his hand forward.
I do not think that is wise.
Do as he says, elf.
My, I guess I was right about you people. You aren't bandits.
Just put down the spear and step away.
Wilfred is still waiting with his hand extended so he can check the spear.
So be it. But you have to promise to give it back.
I promise nothing.
Then I'd give it nothing to you.
Are you
I shoot
sure?
I shoot her in the hand.
No, no need to go that
Tony,
far, just threaten
stop.
her.
Connie, not yet.
No. Shoot her
Hold
in
on.
the hand.
Hold off for a second, Connie. Come on, man.
No.
Come on.
Dude,
Why?
dude, let's not get too violent, okay?
Yeah,
No
come
need
on,
for
Do what he
that.
wants.
Just gotta have a
This
fight.
is no. This is what my character would do. I'm sorry.
Oh
He
my
shoots her
God.
in the hand.
And you do realize you're not sorry. I
Alright,
can
that's a
feel
cool shot.
your
That's
smile.
-2 and it's small, so it's -4 you get on your attack roll.
All right.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this.
Come on, honey.
Do it.
Booyah!
Oh my god.
Damn it.
As the
Tyrion.
arrow flings towards her, it's 15 feet. It ends up here and then redirects towards this direction, hitting the tree.
Oh.
At that point, Wilfred looks back and yells at Tyrion, "What the hell are you doing?"
Behold, this spear is protected, and whoever wields it is. She's
Wait,
playing with
I
us.
wanna make a check to see what was used to redirect that.
Arcana.
She's just toying with us. You know more about that spear than you're letting on, and about this place.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You don't know. If I know
Asriel's-
more about this... It's like, first she's gonna answer Tyrion, hang on.
Okay.
First she goes, "You really do not have time for this. I'm not going anywhere until you return. Just let me research the spear and I will give it to you."
Azrael's eyes glow, and you hear a rumbling, almost a groan from the mountain. I do not trust you, elf. Not.
You are the
What?
ones that attacked me, and you're saying you don't trust me?
You keep secrets.
Wilfred
Secrets?
doesn't say anything to that because, yeah, she's totally right and he just has to facepalm at the situation.
So
Azrael,
far, you're
take the
nothing but
spear.
criminals.
If you are planning to be here when we return, then what's gonna happen if we take the spear? Like, we'll be back in an hour, you're not gonna miss that much.
It is simple. You wish to keep the spear. I wish to study it. And within
You
the
can
hour that you are gone, I can study it.
You can
But if you
study
take
it
it, then
when
you
you
will
return.
not spend an hour here.
Once
yeah.
I find out what that spear does and what you plan to do with it, you can have it back. If I deem that you're not gonna do anything bad with it.
What right do you have to take it away from me? It is mine
What
in the
right
first
What-
place.
do you
What-
have to be here with permission?
What right do you have to poke a dragon who's in a prison with a spear that he's feeding off of?
I know Yormund.
Exactly.
No, I know Yormund. Yormund. If he imprisoned this dragon, he had good reason to do it.
I've already given my answer. Of course, you can kill me.
Tyrion's gonna turn to Kuha. Kuha, watch this woman. We'll speak with the dragon.
Kuha and Kishki move up, both taking sides either side of her.
If she
that seems
tries
like
to
a-
leave, well,
Carry on.
if she tries to leave,
Knock her out.
well, she doesn't need her legs to research a spear.
Dude!
Tyrion, this is his 8 charisma coming out. Don't.
Yeah, true.
I don't think that's 8 charisma, I think that's plus
Him being a
20
dick?
to intimidation and heartlessness.
I could roll. I can roll
I think
intimidate.
that's chaotic. I think that's chaotic neutral right there.
By the way, Kuha moves up, drawing his sword and basically just guarding the woman. The woman's just smiling away, as always. Her facial expression has not yet dropped.
I don't know what madness has gripped your mind in your time away from the great tree, but
Well, I'm not gonna need Corbin inside the caves up there in the mountain, so I might as well keep him here, so in case she pulls one over on Kuha, we're gonna find out immediately if something goes wrong.
I guess I have no choice. I have no animal companion to leave here.
and in the meantime, I'm gonna go to Kuha and cast Endure Elements on him so that he doesn't freeze to death out here.
1
He gets
second.
coat.
Unless he already has Endure Elements.
No, he doesn't, but he's a samurai, his fortitude is crazy, so...
Okay then, you cast it.
Alright. Does he get Endure Elements?
If you cast it, then yes, he got it.
Alright. This should
Also,
keep you
Azrael-
warm. Should keep you warm, Kuha. We'll be back soon.
Okay. That's
Kuha nods.
surprisingly kind of you, Tyrion. I'm
Kind?
honestly surprised.
We don't want him to freeze to death out here. He'd be useless to us.
I see. Sorry, I was misjudging you.
You
I
look
thought
at-
you were being nice for a second.
Azrael looks at Wilfred and says in Celestial, I guess you spoke too soon.
Yeah, no shit, he answers in Celestial.
Right,
Azrael-
so do you guys
as
enter
they
the
move on-
cave?
Yeah, give me a second though. As Ezreal,
Alright.
as everybody moves off, Ezreal stays a little bit longer, like a few seconds longer. Looks at the woman. You hear a few more cracks from the mountain, like booms, and then he turns away, like, spins on his heel and walks away to the cave. He's angry, really angry.
Tyrion takes one last glance back at the elf woman and shakes his head, mutters, Shea lud azurianish eriantha azurianat. And then goes into the cave.
Okay,
Right.
Ezreal, he brings out a torch in the cave, takes the helmet off and says, he looks at Wilfred and says, Light this for me, would you?
What? Sorry?
Just light the torch, please. He's asking.
Sure. Do you want me to do it with one of my bombs?
Yes. No.
It's
We have
fine.
a flint and steel, guys.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I'll do that with flint and steel.
Hey guys, what did Tyrion say?
I don't know.
We can't hear you. Turn up your mic.
Said it awesome though.
It was Elvish. It's
Yeah.
all stupid.
No, it sounded great.
If anybody knows Elvish, does anybody here know Elvish?
I know Elvish.
No.
Boom! Lipso knows Elvish!
I know
Right,
Elvish
tell them
too.
what you said.
I said, may the blessings of Azurian protect the children of Azurian from abomination.
So why is the screen black, yo? I don't see shit.
Because you don't have low light vision like me,
Yet.
bitch.
Oh, I do too.
Don't we have a
As I
fucking
said.
torch?
As I
Yeah.
said, you're not there yet.
Okay.
It's not map. Just
Keen
you're going through a
senses,
cave.
motherfuckers.
Wait,
Right.
doesn't
As you
doesn't
go
Lipso
through,
No, dancing
Hmm?
lights.
Yeah,
Not
Lipso
yet.
has dancing lights, but he hasn't cast them, so...
I was actually gonna
We
light
weren't there
the
yet.
way. I was actually gonna light the way, guys, but it's okay. It's fine. We can have dancing lights if
Right.
you want.
you are about to enter the cave. What do you do?
I light
I-
a torch.
I light the torch.
Light torch.
Go over
I'm
to
going
a wall.
in last.
I light the torch. I go over to a wall. It has like a little alcove that like is a line, and he puts the torch in the alcove, and like a line of fire like goes forward to light the
Oh.
way.
Good job, Indiana Jones.
Yes, this is what I get. This is literally what Azrael has spent 6 centuries doing. Basking in its
These are very poor
greatness.
deities.
Hey,
But yeah.
Wilfred pokes Severa and whispers to her, did you notice how the mountain trembled when he was showing his emotions? What do you think would happen if he is seriously mad or orgasms during sex or something? Do you think a volcano will go off?
Or a giant earthquake.
Dude, that would
I-
be so amazing.
I must roll.
Severa, we were just laughing.
I must roll
Bad.
perception to see if I heard this because I have the perfect thing to say.
Oh. Don't you dare!
I must
Okay, go
I
ahead.
must roll perception.
Do it.
Do it.
I will probably fail.
No, don't.
I don't know.
Well, Wilfred's not being very subtle about it, so maybe you can hear
Yeah,
it.
so you can
Yeah,
hear
you-
it. You can hear it.
In here.
As long as they say you don't have to roll unless they say you have like he should roll because I'm whispering.
Oh.
Then it's just RP between players.
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay.
It's shooting the shit.
Okay. And Tyrion turns back. You really think he's had any visitors in 600 years? When was the last time this mountain erupted?
Oh, good point. Now I feel bad for him.
Azrael he doesn't. I mean, he hears it. He just keeps moving on with the light. Or he just leaves the torch in the alcove.
Hey, he had his life partner Slag.
Remember, we've been
Oh, so
OTP
that's why
ships.
the mountain is so cold and dry and desolate. It reflects his fucking emotions.
Why do you think I have to live with a depressed dwarf? I shut myself away. No emotions.
I don't know who I need to feel worse for. The mountain, you, or Slag.
Probably all 3.
Right, serious time.
By
No,
the way,
but
I
he
don't
leaves-
think this music really fits the mood. Just saying.
No, that's
has to
because
be
you're
like-
changing the mood. Totally different.
It just has to be like slow, sad violin music. As Azrael is walking with his head kind of lowered a bit, shuffling
Ooh,
slightly.
what are you talking about?
Hey, I can't help it if you can't get into the tone of what I'm trying to give. Don't
Um,
treat a literal being as more powerful than gods.
yeah, Azrael.
Yeah,
He
right.
leaves the torch in the alcove and he just keeps walking. There's gonna be enough light.
Nice.
What do my elf eyes see, Jade?
As you're heading down the dark, desolate cave, the cold leaving you behind as the fire alcoves across the wall warm up the cave, you can hear a soft rumble.
I hope that was
Ah,
your stomach.
And as you get closer and closer, you come out to a little ledge.
Whoa.
Oh dear God.
Welcome
As you
to
climb
the-
this ledge down to the cliff, You're climbing to the very, very top. And as you do, you hear an almost deafening roar.
Azrael looks, turns around to the people. Welcome to the lair of Yorman.
thought this was your lair.
Where I live is at the very top. He lives at the very bottom.
Sure.
Oh yeah, the fire's still traveling though. Like,
Lipsus' reaction was just priceless, I love that.
As for flames, you can see the flame, the alcoves dancing around, lighting up the entire area, and before you rises Yorman, the black dragon.
Oh shit.
yeah.
His scale and blackened wings are grey and tattered. He looks aged, and yet
Why is he in
his
a mountain?
ancient majesty is
Why
still
not?
there.
Because he's a black dragon. They
Black.
live in swamps.
Lipsus, seriously, is there no way to turn your mic up? I seriously can't hear you, dude.
Maybe you should shut up.
Yeah. Right.
Looks at Yorman.
Hey.
It's about time, old geezer.
His wings fold in and his tail drags across the floor, making a small rumble, and he goes, "Ah, so you have finally arrived."
Wilfred looks him up and down, trying to, look at the massive... I assume this dragon's pretty fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
He takes up the entire cavern.
So
What do you
Wilfred just
think?
looks him up, head to toes like, and whistles like, yeah, that seems like a dragon, alright.
Tyrion is gonna go on one knee. Saesa omentien ile.
Just speak normally.
Yes,
No.
please.
Yes, people can understand what you say, so
Already
you have
can
to speak
understand.
English right after.
No, I must say it in Elvish. I found all these
Yeah.
Elvish quotes and I'm gonna fucking use them. You can't
Half
So
stop.
what
the
did you-
party
Yeah,
didn't
but you've got to see him
understand.
in English right after, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
what did you
I
say?
said, pleasure meeting you.
Ah, okay.
Really?
The dragon actually nods his head in understanding before going, Tyrion, the wild elf of the forests. Wilfred, the man of science and chemicals.
Yeah, right.
Shut up, Lipso.
Lipso, the one who hides himself.
I
Interesting.
do not.
Sure you do, you're a coward, Lipso, you always run away and become invisible.
I make plenty
Not-
of pranks. I
That is
just
Silence.
not what I meant.
You stand before an ancient one.
Yeah,
Severa,
ancient.
You're pretty
the
old too,
demon
you
who
know.
lives among mortals. By the way, he's not listening to you guys. His voice literally resounds over your own. And after he says Severus, he looks towards Azrael and says, "It is good to meet you again, old friend."
He replies in Celestial, same to you, old friend. It's been too long since I last visited.
Nods his head.
Neighbors.
So, he sleeps like half the time.
It is an honor to meet you, ancient one.
Azrael looks over.
As it is you,
Yeah.
I have
Sweet
called
to
you
you.
all here, and as many of you as I suspected have come. Though my son
yeah.
does not seem to be among your numbers.
I think he's somewhere back in
Disappointment.
Everhorn.
No, he actually came to
Celia?
Celia with us, but he kinda got stuck on the second floor. He couldn't get down, so yeah, he stayed there.
Yeah.
I'm
he's
sorry,
somewhere
old friend.
in.
I did not find him with the group.
Unfortunately, your son's only weakness was a 5 feet hole he couldn't jump.
That is fine. I already know where he has gone. He has gone to see another one of my kin. It worries me, but hopefully he shall not say too much.
Ancient one, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
You just did.
Long have I traveled the paths of this world, searching for a way to protect my people from the threat that comes for us all. In your wisdom, do you have anything that could help us? Anything that would aid in the defense of this world?
Straight to the point.
Wilfred laughs at Tyrion for some reason.
I look to
You
him
are
and be like,
st-
you know he's a dragon, right?
No, he actually speaks. He's laughing. He's going. You are straightforward, mortal, and interested.
To do
However,
anything else
you
is
are
to waste
correct.
precious time.
However, you are correct in your assumptions. I have called you here for that very reason. He's actually getting closer at this point. His massive steps bringing his face right up to the ledge.
Oh jeez.
Wilfred is still carefully studying his entire body.
Your
Ezra
guys
just
are around
stands there
about the
calmly.
size of his teeth as he seems to smile.
My teeth are swords. My claws are spears.
Can I can I roll a health check to see something specific about his anatomy?
Yes, he has a massive.
What are you trying
10-foot
to
penis.
notice?
I'm interested in his skin and scales in particular.
They're tough.
You may if you wish, but you don't know this
27.
anatomy, so
His
the DC is
armor
gonna be insane.
is iron. No
Sounds like
blade
a hurricane.
can pierce him.
Fuck it, I'll
Iron-
just roll
no.
normally. Let's see if I can
Iron's
get more
not
than
very
10.
strong.
My God, I'm.
There we go, 42.
Cool.
Tell me something interesting.
No.
His scales seem... Well, you can already tell they look tough. Tougher than any armor you have witnessed. Yet they seem in disrepair almost. As if age has claimed their once magnificent sheen.
Only a black.
So what you remember from the tales of dragons is that they are ageless and immortal beings.
Okay, so at this point Wilfred pipes up so he can talk to the dragon. I've read some journals and books from my father that were left in my shop, and from what I read there, dragons are supposed to be immortal. From what I see, your scales are aging. Are they changeable, or does the myth of you being immortal a lie?
Ezra just looks at him. You're a fucking idiot for asking that. You don't
Why?
ask Yorman
I'm
that.
curious.
What do you expect?
You don't ask Yorman that. As you'll sound like a hard
ask-
Old
why
friend.
you're not Wilfred. You don't ask why
Hang
you're
on.
not mortal.
Hang on. Right. He actually speaks at this point, and he goes, curiosity. That is the thing in most mortals that I admire the most.
Killed the human.
But yes, you are correct. I am aging. That only due to something that I am missing.
Interesting. And what are you missing?
That is not of your concern. It is but my own. You are here to receive my wisdom and a boon that will help you defend your world.
My, that sounds so generous of you. But why are you helping us?
It's his world too.
I have no interest. I have no interest in war, no interest in bloodshed. However, this conflict proves interesting. Who will win and who will lose? I just wish to give you a fair fight, so to speak.
I wanna roll sense motive.
You may.
He's being truthful.
I don't believe him, he's bullshitting. He's bullshitting hard.
You're bullshitting.
And since Wilfred is not that type of character, guess what? A +1! Oh, 19. Nice.
You can say he is hiding something, but what he's saying is true. He does wish to give you a fair fight, or even tip you over.
If you wish to give us a fair fight, Ancient One, where is your horde? I have known long that dragons watch over hoard, over gold, over riches, beyond imagination.
Ezra looks at Yormund. He looks at him like
He's
sighs.
smiling. He's still smiling. He actually speaks. He goes, "Well, it just seems that you know of the dragon's hoard. Not surprising, given how many riches we acclaim.
Oh, I know.
But it's simple.
Let's go up to a
That
dragon
is the
and then ask him for gold. That's
Lipson
always
speaking.
goes
Shh,
well.
don't interrupt. Don't interrupt.
I want to speak.
But yeah,
you know?
he speaks. Yeah, but you can speak after I've spoken. Right, he speaks again. He goes, "That is the very reason why I age. I lack a hoard. One worthy of me, anyway."
Have you been driven from the horde you used to inhabit? Or have you lost it to some calamity?
The other dragons took upon my weakness at one point and had me driven out. I grew old and weak without my horde. By the way, it's like when he says weak, you guys suddenly have a flash about the primal magic ooze outside from his sheer power.
Jeez.
Ezreal sighs. I am sorry about that, old friend. I hate
Their
to see
questions
that.
are well warranted, and they may keep asking them.
I have one question of my own, old friend. A drake came to our mountain. An elf said you imprisoned it. I know you. You would not do this out of spite. You must have had good reason to imprison the drake.
He thought, simply because I was weak, that he could take advantage of it. He was mistaken.
Yes,
Fair enough.
old friend. I have one last one. That elf plunged a spear into that prism. Is there any way a spear or any other item could break the prison?
No, it may not. Though there may be ways around it, so
Could
to
that-
speak.
Ezra looks down. Could the spirit of that drake go into such an item?
Whatever that elf is doing, I'm sure
That
Kuha
does
will
not
stop
seem
her.
possible to my understanding.
I'm sure we can trust Kuha to take care of it, at least until we return and decide what to do with her.
That being said, do any of you have any more questions for me before I give you my boon?
Yes, I assume by saying that you have something specific in mind for us.
Yes.
Unlike Tyrion, though, I have a goal that's a little bit more specific myself. So I would actually want to ask something personally from you. Not for free, of course.
What would that be?
Well, unfortunately, as amazing as Gnomish engineers are, the technology, as you're well aware of, the current world is severely lacking in my eyes. Like I said, I don't wanna insult anyone. The people are smart, but just the world is not ready for it. So I wanna use, if someone's gonna have what I need, it's gonna be probably one of the most powerful beings on the planet. I want you to help me skip a few steps, if I may put it like that. I need a huge power source.
That I do not think I can give you. I do not possess a horde, as I said.
So in order in order to give me something like that, you need to restore some of your power. Is that correct?
Yes.
How much horde are we talking?
Tyrion chuckles.
He seems to wait for a moment and he goes, he lifts up his paw up to the ledge He goes, an amount the size of my claw will give me but a small amount of power.
Do you
Tell
know
me.
what the Philosopher's Stone is?
What do you say?
I have heard of it, the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh.
One of the abilities of the Philosopher's Stone is to turn mundane materials into pure gold. If a lot of people are researching it right now, but unfortunately right now, as far as I know, it hasn't been done yet. But if I come into possession, I can create a huge amount of hoard for you. In exchange for that, will you be able to give me what I want?
He once again shakes his head, his wings extending for a moment as if stretching. He looks down to you and goes, my hoard is not simple gold or treasure. Every dragon in this world has a different hoard that they lay claim to.
Oh?
What is your hoard then,
No.
Ancient One?
My hoard is the land that I govern.
How does that
Interesting.
work?
And where is this land?
Wilfred points
spoken
around
before.
the mountain.
Not likely.
He shakes his head again. He goes, no, this place belongs to Azriel. I am but a guest. As I said, I had lost my hoard.
But you were an honored guest, old friend.
Wait, well, Wilfred looks
Smiles.
confused. Don't tell me. Back on the train, that girl told us that half the world was switched out with what's now the Desert Sea. Do you mean your hoard was the half that meant missing?
You know of a calamity?
Yes.
It is before your time. Who spoke of
say-
this?
Let's say
Well.
we have our connections.
By the way, Azriel and Tyrion, this is the first time you hear about this.
What, the calamity? I thought I would know
Mhm.
about it. I thought he would have. This
Nope.
guy would have told me.
It's way before your time.
Oh, I thought Yorman would have told me though.
So
No,
this
you
is your
tell me.
personal stake in this. Because what happened with the Desert Sea, you're growing weaker. You want us to win this conflict so you can reclaim your power.
You are a clever mortal. Yes, that is but one reason.
Wait. Plummet? I thought the Desert Sea was simply that. A desert, endless in scope.
If
But
only
whatever
it were
fell-
that simple.
Whatever fell beings came from it were simply creatures of the sand.
I wish it was just that, Tyrion, but unfortunately we've got a lot more on our hands than we originally thought.
You say these things are from another world.
Yes.
The realm of spirits?
No.
Not exactly. It's complicated. We can go into detail after we're done here. I kinda don't think we should ignore the huge giant, creature.
He looks at Ezra. You are correct, Ivo. Old
You
friend,
mean
we have
Wilfred?
Yeah, sorry. Wilfred. Who's this other guy? No, he looks at, but then he looks at the dragon. Old friend, we have taken up too much of your time already. Please, grant us your boon.
Because of this mortal's curiosity and his questions, I have decided to give you 2 boons now. He's almost grinning with his teeth, and he extends a hand. Reveal to me your map.
Sure. Wilfred takes out the map and I don't think I can give it to him, so I'm just gonna show it to him. Because there's literally no way for him to hold it, right?
You
No,
know.
he could use magic, but... But yeah, he actually extends a claw and points towards it for a moment, And right on the map, these symbols appear.
Whoa.
Oh shit, what? Hey, one's near
These are
Lumagov.
the location. Hang on.
Of course, one's near Lumago. Yay.
Oh
And
my
there's one in
gosh.
the. These
Oh,
are the
I know what
locations
this
of
is.
my brothers and sisters.
Oh.
Be
This is
careful
your-
when interacting with these beings. You may gain great power, but at a cost.
Wait, one of them is near the desert sea? How is that possible?
They're dragons!
These are primeval beings, Wilfred.
I seriously don't think
What do
you
you mean,
understand
how's
what
that
the fuck
possible?
happened out there.
We don't, but that is for another time.
Yes, okay.
Ancient One, do you have the names of your kindred, that we may know of them?
I may tell you what they are, but to speak their names would be rude.
Understandable.
After all,
Sure.
if you know their names, then they know one of their kind gave you them. And I do not, as you may understand, wish to be found.
In your current state, I do not blame you.
However, I will give you their descriptions, and you may call them by this. The golden dragon of knowledge lives within the forbidden sands. The dragon of earth and rock and swamp lives within deep root. The red dragon, Behemoth, lives, well, everywhere.
Wait, how Behemoth?
Well, Behemoth.
you
Behemoth. Basically, he actually said her name. And you know it's her since he actually mentioned.
Well, what was
Zachery
what was
was
the description of the second dragon?
The
Or,
one, the
Earth.
rock, the earth, the swamp, whatever, in deep
Rock, the
root.
earth, and swamp. In deep root.
Dragon of rock, earth.
And what of city? The city.
The city of bones. I've
Hang
heard
on,
about that dragon.
first, it's like, and the dragon that lives within the sea next to this mountain is one who has hunted me for a while. That is the white dragon of the deep.
Why has
And
he
of
been hunting you?
course, she has been hunting me because they all hunt me. Yet she is probably the most active. The red dragon does what she likes. That being said, I know you all know who lives in the city of bones. Bahamut, the dragon
Bahamut.
king.
And we must travel to Bahamut to see
You-
Bahamut.
You said each dragon has his own boon, and even though you can't, horde, but you said you couldn't tell us their names. Can you at least tell us what their horde is?
Well,
It's simple.
I may. It would help you interact with them. The Golden Dragon's Horde.
Just a
is
second, I need to
knowledge.
take out my journal. Wilfred starts taking out his journal so he can write all this shit down.
Tyrion's been writing it down from the beginning, as seen here.
Yeah, but that's not
Really?
interesting.
Really, Coney? Giant, great dragon
yeah.
Bahamut, city of holy shit, giant dragon.
That's exactly what Tyrion writes.
Yes, because Tyrion actually remembers seeing the giant dragon.
He remembers seeing it, looking at Bragon, and then for the next 2 days it just went nope, 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 nope.
Run away.
hmm
Right, keep
When
going.
you see a dragon that's so big that when he turns his head he causes earthquakes,
Oh,
yeah.
But yeah, he moves on. Like the White Dragon's Horde is that of its servants.
Wait, what's the golden one? You didn't tell us.
They didn't tell us going.
They did. Knowledge.
No, you didn't. We
Literally,
interrupted.
knowledge.
Okay, so
Okay.
White Dragon of the Sea is servants.
Like-
The
Of course. I am
Golden
the dragon of
dragon.
land.
The
is
dragon of what?
knowledge.
They say he says about himself that his horde is land.
Oh, okay.
And then he
Like-
goes in deep root. His horde eludes me somewhat. He has many things at his disposal. However, I believe that he devours it.
Gluttony, greed.
Most
Interesting.
likely.
Interesting.
Bahamut's horde is that of the very city he sits upon.
His
And the
horde is
vet.
the city of bones?
Yes.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Why do you think he's never left it?
Had you seen the city, Wilfred, you would not be surprised.
I can't wait to see it actually.
You
You
see
will see
Then
Tyrion.
there is
Bahamut.
your red dragon.
You see Tyrion shudder slightly.
Ezreal will say, you see
Hmm.
Bahamut before you see the city.
But yeah, so you go for the last one. He goes, the red dragon's horde is unknown to me. The Earth's one you simply guessed, and it is more than likely as I suspected. But the red dragon seems to have no home, no horde linked to it.
Interesting.
By the way, as you've been watching this, you actually see the red dragon symbol moving.
Wait, that thing moved. What?
Yeah, it's moving.
As I
home is
said, she does
everywhere.
not stay within but one place.
It's a nomadic dragon.
Magic map.
That's weird.
I can't believe it was so close to Lumagov and we missed it.
Well, we didn't know.
She was probably
Yeah.
visiting the desert sea at the time.
You know, I don't remember looking for a dragon in Lumagon.
Exactly.
That wasn't one of our plans at the time. Let's look for a giant red dragon. Okay.
How
They'll probably
can
kill
she-
us.
How can she visit the desert sea? How did the orcs or the Tengu not spot her? Someone has to have seen her and
Dragon
you know.
fly.
So what? They're huge!
Dragons can become invisible. They
Wait, what?
they can cast magic.
They can
I don't
become
understand why you're having such a
Yeah,
hard,
they can
hard
cast
time
magic.
believing a dragon can go wherever the fuck it wants.
Well, because I have never seen any of these creatures live, only in books, dude. What the fuck?
And what do the books say about dragons? That they're powerful and will eat you when you don't go to bed.
They're more powerful than gods.
Yeah, but that doesn't say much because gods are meh.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But is that all the information you wish from them?
One last question,
Yes.
Ancient One. This. Hold on. These symbols here. These ones. I have heard from the mortal Wilfred. I wouldn't call him mortal. What the? I have heard from the human Wilfred. No, I'm. Fuck. I was thinking of I was thinking of Tolkien elves. Tolkien elves are immortal. God damn. I have heard from the mortal Wilfred that they belong to a group that has connections to the desert sea. But more is not known. In your wisdom, have you seen this symbol? Does it pose a threat?
He waits for a moment, looking it over in great detail before speaking. I have not.
Wilfred seems very shocked at that.
Wilfred seems shocked at something?
Yep.
No way.
This is troubling. If even you, Ancient One, do not know it, then he looks to Wilfred. We cannot be sure.
He looks at
Wilfred
actually,
doesn't say
I
anything
noticed
else
him
on the
looking to
topic, he just
Wilfred.
points
You think
out.
Wilfred knows it?
Wilfred just completely changes the topic and says, "Hey, look, the red dragon is at that bum's shrine."
he won't be there for long. Ezra does have something to ask. He'll ask in Celestial, but he's like, "Old friend, I do have one thing to ask you. It must be in private, though. This is about my family."
I have told you many times I cannot talk about your gods. I do not know enough about them.
Yes, but surely you have seen something. We have spent so much time together. Maybe you have seen some. He looks at the other group. He knows Will can speak it. Please, old friend, indulge me one last time.
If you wish this knowledge, I suggest you visit the Golden Dragon. I cannot help you.
Seeing as Wilfred's family situation is kind of fucked up as well, he just puts a hand on Azrael's shoulder and speaks in Celestial as well. Don't worry, that's the dragon I'm looking the most forward to meeting as well for similar reasons.
Ezra, he noted. Ezra, he just looks down, looks away, says yes.
Have patience.
I do have one question though. I'll have one request. If we pass through area, I ask of one thing, to set something straight, tie up loose ends. That's all I ask, and then I will give my all on this journey.
Good.
He
Don't worry.
nods.
That
He looks
dragon
at-
is one I'm looking forward to meeting as well, so...
Well,
He looks at the dragon. He looks at Yorman. Thank you, old friend, for indulging me and giving me a lead. I am sorry to have brought this up now.
That is fine, my friend.
is
Yeah,
that all
anyways.
that you have to give us, Dragon?
Before that rude question, can I ask the dragon, so what exactly do you have to do in order to claim land as your own?
There are many ways to claim land. Think of it just like a kingdom would.
And what happens if you gain certain land? Like, how do you govern it, per se? Do you just watch over it, or do you take a more proactive role in it?
Both.
I see. Wilfred shuts up since he thinks it's probably a bad idea to give Priscilla's kingdom away without telling her first.
Oh shit, I think the queen would be a little pissed.
Yeah.
Not to mention Frey, or whatever her name is.
Yeah,
Is that
Frey's probably
all-
not gonna like that either.
Right,
Is that all
Tyrion,
that you wish to share with us, Ancient One?
Tyrion, have some respect. He has given more than
by the
most
way, at this
people.
point, Yorman's mouth opens. A thick steam of almost green cloud starts escaping,
I don't
burning
like-
the nearby rock. Uses his claw and scoops up before tossing it at you all. Make fortitude saves.
Oh shit.
Does
That's
it
my
help that I
worst.
have resist acid?
No.
No, just make fortitude saves.
This is gonna end horribly for me.
Yeah, me too. My
Oh, I have a
beautiful
plus 5
fortitude
actually,
save
I'm
was
not that
plus
bad.
5.
Let me see.
Plus 5 is okay, dude, considering we're weak classes when it comes to that.
So 1d20.
Oh my
is
god,
plus-
10.
Bliss. Yay! Something at least.
Azrael,
Oh,
Lipso.
god damn it.
Holy shit!
We all suck.
This is literally the only roll that Kuha cannot fail and he's not here.
Come on.
Lipso?
Can't I do a reflex save? No, just kidding.
Where's your roll?
What am I
Lips up.
rolling?
Fortitude.
Fortune.
Fortitude.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, I know.
I love fortitude.
Yep,
Watch
exactly.
We
Lipso
all
not
do.
fail.
Wait. Is this an illusion?
No.
Is it language
Otherwise it wouldn't be
dependent?
fortitude.
Just roll
it'd be willpower.
fortitude.
Wait, Ezreal, why do you have just 5 fortitude? There's no way you have so little. You're a fighter, dude. What the fuck?
Oh.
Is it Sonic or
Oh, I have
language
another plus
dependent?
2.
Look, no, it's not. Just roll
I'm
fortitude.
just asking!
Yes.
Damn!
Damn, man. So yeah, did we all
I barely
fail?
said anything on. I ask a question because it actually matters if it's language dependent, Sonic, or an illusion.
If it was, she
I
would
just said
remember
it's
and tell you.
acid.
Thank
I
you.
have I actually
Right.
got plus 2.
Anyway, as the wave hits you all fall back onto the ground, and darkness slowly claims you. As
shit.
some of you just see the wave continue out of the cave, and Will, you lose contact with Corbin, as well as you see Kuhar collapse through its eyes.
Bullshit. How can I lose contact with myself? That's not possible. Corbin is a part of me.
Because
Well, you do.
the darkness claims you. That's what I'm saying.
Shit. Does fast
However,
healing help?
it does not claim you. It does not claim you guys long, as within but a moment you are once again awake.
Oh,
And this
you
is
only
why
hear
smoking
a
is
booming
bad for you.
voice. and you hear Yeoman's booming voice. I have given you my final boon. You shall act as my avatars, taking action with my power.
Ooh.
Now, this is up to you to decide where it is, but somewhere on your body is the mark of the black dragon.
Hmm.
A
It's on my
full
wrist.
piece
It's on
black
What's it look like?
tattoo.
What's it look
It
like?
looks like a sectioned off tattoo of a dragon, tail, wings, and head and claws.
Can it coil around
Shoulder
my arm?
blades. Shoulder
Can it
blades.
coil? Can it coil around my arm, like all over my arm?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that. My right
It can
arm.
look as anything. It just has to be a black dragon and in 3 sections.
Shoulders.
Okay, yeah. Oh wait, Coney, we know it's your shoulders.
Dude, I was gonna say shoulders too. Aww.
Just pick
You
shoulders
can
as
have it
well,
in the
then.
same place.
No, actually, wait, it
Big
wouldn't
does
fit
it have to
Wilfred.
be?
It wouldn't fit him on the back because he's gonna have something else there. Never mind, he's gonna be on the chest.
How
Hey,
big
Mine's
does it
on-
have to be?
Mine's on the entire right arm.
I know where the fuck to write this.
And from this point on, all of you gain 3 hero points.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're finally gonna give us hero points? Fuck yeah!
What does
You
that
are
even
now
do?
Where do-
heroes of the Black Dragon.
Where do
You
I
are allowed
put
to
this?
In hero points. But what the fuck does that even do?
Dude, hero points
They're
basically
like
means
fake-
fuck
they're like
you,
fake
I'm gonna do
points.
this anyway.
Huh?
Where do
Yeah,
I put
exactly
hero
like fake points.
Where are
Oh, they
hero
come back
points?
they come back every day?
No.
No, I grant them to you, depending on what you do.
Ooh.
Oh, 3.
Okay,
It even
I
says in the
ask
book if you
again.
guys do nice things for me. I can't hear you, that's why. What did you
Fucking
say?
shit. I haven't even touched my goddamn mic.
Exactly, you probably should.
Fuck you.
So angry.
Right, what are you saying? What are you saying?
How big does the tattoo have to be?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good question.
any size.
Thank
Oh.
you.
It can varies.
Oh, good. Wait, does that mean it can be like a crotch tattoo?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Wow!
don't care.
Put it on your
Each time
ass.
you use a hero point, the blackness fades, like into a darker skin color. So still an outline, but the blackness fades.
Interesting.
With this boon, you have a much greater chance of winning. However, you must remember one simple thing. Never speak of this to anyone, for if the other dragons know, they may take action against you, and that is something you do not want.
I wonder if I can mask this with one of my potions, just in case no one sees it.
Azrael, even he bows to his friend. Thank you, old friend. This is a mighty boon.
Wilfred doesn't seem very optimistic about this because it pretty much says that they have picked a side and there's no going back now. And he doesn't like that.
I think there was no going back when we started this adventure.
No, this is different.
When the tattoo appears, does it feel like a burning in the skin where it appears?
It felt like that at first when you were getting knocked out, but after you wake up, it feels just like normal skin.
Oh, so I just realized, Severa's the girl with the dragon tattoo.
You're funny.
I just realized. That's such a bad joke. I apologize.
Tyrion clenches his fist. Yes. We will return, Ancient One, once we have met with your kindred. And then, perhaps, we will have enough to bring back your horde and whatever has happened at the Desert Sea, that we will be able to end this once and for all.
Then, good luck. If you need to speak to me, you may do so through your new marks.
Oh.
That's good.
But only do this in times of need.
Times of need equal. Yorman, what should I eat for lunch?
Tena ento leomenta. Until next we meet, Ancient One.
The dragon nods its head.
Tyrion leaves.
By the way... Oh, carry on.
Azrael puts his fist on his breastplate, bows to dragon.
Tyrion, you're about to see something as well?
I said it and I leave.
Yeah.
I turn.
Oh, fair enough. So, no one else got anything to do?
I
Yeah,
do. One last thing before I leave.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Wilfred continues to study the mark on his body. He doesn't say any words of gratitude for it or anything. He just casually mentions, I thought the white dragon of the seas thing was servants. Interesting. He just makes that snark comment and heads back with the others.
By the way, as you do...
He doesn't try to hide his emotions. He's definitely displeased about this because the implications can be, bad.
By the way, as you're... It's like... When you start leaving, the dragon does speak to a few who remain and goes, if you wish to ask me about the mark, you may have. Either way, may you all have a safe journey. With that, he sits down and starts going back to sleep. And Wilfred, you actually notice a little something. Whereas Corbin starts to basically reawaken.
Oh, what do I notice? At this level we have telepathic communication, so he can tell me. I don't just feel his emotions.
Yeah, he's basically going, holy shit.
Uh-oh. Guys, hurry. Wilfred starts running back. We gotta get back to Kucha. Something's not right.
Azrael starts running.
I guess Tyrion's there?
No, you're still walking.
There. Like, this cave isn't small.
I thought it was just like a little fucking cave.
Yeah, with a giant dragon inside.
Yeah.
So wait, are you guys running?
Yep, definitely running. If I pass you on the way, I'm just gonna say, Tyrion, hurry up, something's not right outside.
Well, come on, I hear your pounding fucking footsteps. It's a cave!
Yeah.
And that's
so
when
yeah.
you finally get back outside.